Yo, clutter, more clutter. Walking around and thinking about something today. I got a bee in my bonnet. I want to share my bee with you to see if my bee is worth extending at all. So, little effort is in this, but I actually think there's a there. That thing, that's the Roby gate from the Roby home, Frank Lloyd Wright mansion in Chicago. That's art that's on my wall, right? And like you, I'm sure you and a million other people, you probably have a nice little disaster of a space somewhere in your home. Maybe you get to leave yours at work. Here's mine. What a shit show, right? 2 printers, box of filament and broken parts, cooling plate. Need to pull that out, making a cool jet engine. But this, everybody's like studio space has a cluster of that nature somewhere, somehow. Pegboards on the wall, gridfinity stuff on the base to hold all your stuff, and then half of them get empty and some of them get used and some of them are perfect, and we love the organization and stuff. But simultaneously, there's an ongoing and consistent battle between having my maker space, which is a shit show, and what I would love to have is clarity of mind and thinking, like my living room up there, where it's peaceful, it's sparse, light and space are expensive, right? Why can't you combine those? Can I take what is essentially an IKEA pegboard, the Scadis, or just a normal pegboard that you'd get at Home Depot, and instead of having it look so shitty, have it look like kumiko art? You ever seen kumiko art? Basically based on Japanese woodworking, little triangles. Triangle's a very strong shape, simple shape. Can we make parametric, meaning mathematically extendable, parametric pegboard based on kumiko design? Thusly, kumiko, expensive, cool looking, beautiful. They already have parametric 3D printing. I'm going, why couldn't I just turn that and combine the concept with pegboards? Even put it as an interface on top of the pegboard so that the pegs feed through. But now, when my wall isn't functioning, it becomes art. Wouldn't that be neat? Like, look at that. Plugging that geometric design into my desk. Like Gridfinity. You're familiar with Gridfinity? Parametric desk sets, thusly, very infinitely customizable. I can get one for my Leatherman or to hold my glasses. But man, are they expensive in terms of printing time. They take forever to print. They take a lot of waste. But they're cool. You know, they make it so my workspace is constantly changing, and being able to move those pieces around and have them magnetically stick in so they're relatively secure is nifty. Why couldn't my wall or art do the same damn thing? I'm thinking there's an idea there. Because, where did I do it? Messed with it for a second. I'm going, wait, parametric kumiko art. Magnetics potentially bound on the backside. Potentially slits so you could actually use a little bit of gravity and some hanging tools and technology to do it. But sell a parametric kind of base set, framing set. And then start combining if this thing's empty, it's art. Modular. You could slide the little slits, pegs, and little designs in and out of it. Make something really pretty. I mean, that stuff's in hotels and stuff like that. Expensive. Very, very expensive. And you make something that looks like that until it becomes your tool wall. You can put that in the kitchen, hang knives off of it. Really already robust open source community for Gridfinity. People love building and sharing that stuff. If you wanted to turn it into a business, you'd be selling, the consulting work for like custom projects, and then you don't try to sell the actual system. Sell the development and the fittings and the jigs and stuff like that to build it and make it work. But now you got a way to actually turn something that's really clusterfucky and you want to hide in your house into something that's really pretty and something that you could actually be proud of. And it's modular now, so if you need to make it bigger or extend the art or whatever, you could cover a whole wall with a pegboard as design. And even cooler, most of the people that would be playing with these are makers, which means they're generating a ton of waste, wood, filament, metal, whatever. And now you actually have a place for a lot of scrap materials that are small to actually become an additional part of the wall. You can melt that filament down. It's like reusable filament is reusable. It's not as strong. The polymers and stuff break down, but this isn't necessarily heavy structure. I can make a pen holder out of it. Now I have a place to put all my wasted filament and stuff like that. So now my space and my waste is actually becoming a part of the art and a part of the function. And the waste is becoming the cleanliness, the storage, and the art on the walls. It's like, there's an idea there. I think. Maybe not. But I think there's an idea there. Anyways, seeing what you think. Let me know. Interesting.